The Lion and the Lamb by Leonard Clark. The author is a poet and a biographer and a broadcaster. His works include All Things New, The Yearning Heart, Singing in the Streets, Poems for Christmas, A Fool in the Forest and Greenwood, and Tales of a Gloucestershire Childhood. The escape of a lion from a traveling wild beast show is recorded by the author in a beautiful way. It all happened in a remote town called Littledean in southwest England. It was a place where the author grew and could remember the days when there would be great traveling shows displayed. The show. The famous traveling show belonged to Bostock and Wombwell's Menagerie. They would have collection of wild or strange animals, especially for exhibition. The animals have said to come from Africa, South America, Asia, and unconquerable seas around the poles. It was a sensational treat to all people of the village then. People were waiting for the show to begin in the following day. It was last week of October and it had been snowing and strong wind was blowing. The escape. The wagons from the caged animals were slowly climbing up the bends of the hill. The wagons met with jerks as the roads were slippery due to snow. Suddenly one of the horses slipped and the cage holding the lion crashed, letting the lion loose. The lion, named Conqueror, ran into the night with the men from the menagerie following it into the dark. The accident threw everybody into confusion. Some went running back of the lion. Some went to the police station to report about the escape of the lion. The different stories. There were different versions of the escape of the lion making its round in the village. The first news of the lion came from the milkman William Godbeer, saying he had seen the lion in Long's meadow when he was crossing it. Next, the author's neighbor said that she heard Mrs. Cox had just heard from Mrs. James that 6 lions have escaped. They went to the extent of saying that it has eaten a sheep. But another man, William, the coalman, said it has eaten not a sheep but a baby and had seen the blood-stained shawl. People even said that it was a rumor and there was no lion that escaped. The menagerie was fooling the people. The search. The search for the lion was made every day in and out. The government announced a reward of £5 to anyone giving information about the lion. For 3 days, people searched for the lion across the town. They even said people that the lion would respond to the name called Conqueror. Many say they saw the lion, but no evidence to be seen about him the next minute. Even military was invited for the search. The Lion with the Lamb. On the afternoon, the lion was discovered in the vicar of the Little Dean's parlour. He was lying down and enjoying himself before the fire. The vicar said that the animal was not ferocious, so he gave him dinner. He gave him a leg of pork and then messaged to the police station regarding him. It was found that the lion had eaten dinner with Reverend Lamb, the vicar of that town, and was enjoying the stories illustrated by him. The town found it very different as they felt that they have never seen a lion lying with a lamb. The sarcastic lines. Conclusion. This strange incident was still a fresh story in the minds of people of Littledean. The story reflects the prophecy in the Bible saying, "A time would come when the wolf also shall dwell with the lamb, and the leopard shall lie down with the kid." When the menagerie moved, the town settled down in its own ways. The people still wonder how the vicar spent the whole night with the lion. The escape and the discovery had always been a relinquished story in the hearts of the people of that town. The conqueror was never forgotten. When Bostock and Wombles came a few years later, they had another lion and not the conqueror. The author felt that the animal was a superhuman feat of the nocturnal engineering of God and has penned beautifully. The following points can be summarized and written as an essay during the examination. All the best.